On today's What's in the Box, Skulk Hollow. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lee from Geek City USA, and today we are going to unbox Skulk Hollow, and we also have the mini expansion here. Now this Kickstarter just fulfilled, and this was a game that we had actually reviewed a prototype copy of. So we were able to receive a final copy. Thank you so much to Pencil First Games, and we're gonna pop it open and check it out. Now this is one that we really thoroughly enjoyed, and we played it quite a bit, and this is one that we were pretty disappointed to have to let the prototype go on to the next person. So we're excited to get to play this again, and I would guarantee you that there will be a playthrough of this coming some point soon. So let's open this up, and the first thing, smells good. I love the smell of games. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Wow, what a good, oh, this is thick. Look at that. That's a thick cover to a book. That's pretty cool. So now I'm comparing this, obviously I had the prototype before, so everything that I've seen was, relative to that. So it's cool to see it in its final form here. Now the rules, the layout, a lot of it's the same, but there are some changes to the content, like I see the ancient relic tokens and stuff like that. But yeah, these rules on the prototype were really easy to understand. I don't feel like there were this many rules to get under control, but there's not a lot to the game. It's really easy to pick up, but there's a good amount of strategy when you're playing off your opponents. So all the different hero abilities here, guardian characters. Each of the guardians are different and have a unique play style, which is a pretty cool part of the game. So there you have it. So those are the rules. Pencil First ad. These are all the different games in their line. Cool. I always like these kind of things because I am a sucker for advertisements and anything really. All right, so here's the map. Wanderer's Journal, day 147. That's interesting. I'll have to read that down the road. So this would be the board. Now the board, all right, so there's two sides. If I remember from the prototype, well, this was the one that was just easier to see the different sections of the game board. Once we got used to the diagonal movement and everything, we tended to use this side just because I like the way that it looks. Looks nice and clean. All right, and here's one of the guardians. I don't think I've ever had to punch out something that's this large. This is kind of cool. Nice and die cut, and these are good thickness. So if you could see, there's a good thickness to this. So this isn't gonna wear on you, I don't think. I'm just gonna punch all these now. What do you guys think? Oh, we're excited. This is gonna be fun. Throw, stomp, gaze, swing. Double-sided. So that's kind of cool. So you have this, that's the map on the board, the path that the little critters can take, but then you have this, which is just a full art. That's really neat. I wonder if there was any consideration to making some of the art available outside of just the outside of the game. I mean, you gotta admit that looks cool if you could kind of blow that up a little bit. Anyway, I mean, I don't know that you even need to make that bigger. Put this on an 8x10 or something. And anyway, cool. Now again, each of these have their own powers. So here's a player cards. This is cool. A good little storage for all this. So this is each of the guardians. This tells you what their powers are, everything. Excellent. The Foxen heroes. Now, well, I'll get to the heroes in a minute. Let's start by looking at some cubes. These are just some regular old. I can never open these baggies. Got little orange cubes. Acrylic. Nice and bright. Okay, so do we start with the heroes? Let's just look at all the bits here while we got them. I don't know that we have to take them all out of the wrapper, but I like to just because I'm always interested in seeing things in action, hearing them clank around, so maybe you like that too. Yeah, so here's the heart tokens. They're, pretty good thickness. A little smaller, but they're gonna fit, if I recall correctly. These will fit on the Foxen cards, right? And then, yeah, I believe so. Because then you'll have other things that are going to fit on here. Anyway, feel like I'm making things up as it goes. See what happens when you don't play a game in a while and you get it and you're excited to play it? And I feel like this happens a lot when I do these unboxings, especially if it's for a game that I pre-ordered, or if it was something that I did a Kickstarter for, I played a prototype. I get excited to play them again. So there's some stuff. You might say, you know, a lot of people always ask as reviewers, there's always that, oh, the reviewer just did a positive review because they like the game, or I'll tell you, there's a lot of work that goes into shooting those videos. So the majority of the time, if it's not a good game, I either won't offer to do it, because you know that, you know what to expect when you see a game. Like if somebody outlines a game, you don't like a certain thing about it. Anyway, getting down the rabbit trail thing though, but anyway, this is a game that we thoroughly enjoyed. And check out these pieces, these are cool. These look like, it's reminding me, anybody remember the candy that used to look like skeleton bones? Always got them at Halloween. This insert is really cool. So I gotta look before I get too far into it. Is there anything underneath the insert? Any surprise goodies? And nope. I always look though, because you never know. I found pieces to a game under there. I found cards, like secret promo cards and stuff. So it's always, then I can't get this back in the box. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your inserts in the box where they are meant to be. There we go. Okay. So let's start with the Fox and Heroes. So here, that's cool. So these are your good guys in the game, and every Guardian and the heroes have their own box, their own cards. So let's start with the cards. Here's our Foxen. All right, so here, I don't know if you can see, the cards are pretty good weight. All right, and these are all the, oh, here we go. Whoop. Yes, this is your leader that you pick, because you're gonna pick a different one each time. You have your starting cards here. And here's your other cards, different movement cards now. These are, I mean, there's not a ton of art on them, well, I guess there is, but the cards are easy to see at a glance of what they're gonna be. I'm really excited to play this game. Well, it's been a while. It's been a couple of months. I was not expecting this, to receive this. It came as a surprise. I didn't realize the Kickstarter had fulfilled so quickly, because it doesn't seem like it's been that long since we did our video on it. Oh no, it's like I can't get it back in the package. So this is gonna bug me, because I like to keep my games, my cards in the packages that they came in, and this is kind of like, if anybody used to collect comic books as a kid or still does now, the sticky gets stuck on things. But see, I think it's a nice way to keep everything organized in the package. Now let's look at the little Fox and Heroes. Whenever I see these, I think of the little characters in Root, the little, what are they, the raccoons. So I thought this was cool that not only are they colored, but they also have symbols on them, so which is twofold, because you can match that up with the specific character you're using. But also, if you're colorblind, you're going to know which character goes with which. So it's kind of a nice little touch. Little skull. Looks like the Crimson Ghost from the Misfits at a far glance. If anybody knows who the Misfits are. Excellent. So let's see if I can jump through this a little quicker. I get caught up on things. I always get lost in the details. So here's Apoda, the Crawling Guardian. Yes. I think Cobra Commander. Oh, this was, yeah, I remember this one. Okay, we gotta look. This is what is so awesome, and these things are bigger, if I recall correctly. I mean, look at how big that is. If you could see that, I've got big hands, and this is a huge, I mean, just the presence on the board. Let me move some of the stuff out of the way here. I'll lay it down. I mean, this thing takes up the whole board, the whole quadrant, or section of the board. There's its little, is this the one that burrows, if I recall correctly? It comes up at different places. Anyway, super cool. And then the cards, so you're gonna have your card set, which is gonna have your, you know, the overview on what your dude can do, but then similar to the Fox and Heroes, advance or stab, sizzle, aw, sad Foxin. Awesome, oh. All right, I'm gonna, oh no, I can maybe actually get this. I'm just gonna leave it out of the bag just so I can get through this because you guys don't wanna watch me repackage it, but you know what, I'll keep it clean as I go. I'm a bit of a neat freak. All right, so that's 2 of them down. Let's go into Grack. Look at that. Look at these miniatures. Look how huge that is. Boy, you know what? There needs to be a variant that you have a one-on-one Guardian against Guardian. That would be kind of fun. So we'll dig into Grex Cards here. And we'll do this quick. So similar, you have the leader card, then you have each of the actions that you can use. And again, every one has unique things that they do. Not saying, like, he might have stomp too, I don't remember. Some of them might be the same, but like, you know, gaze, stomp, I don't know. Different actions. Some will punch, some will shoot lasers from their eyes. All right. There was a little Foxin head in there as well. A little target icon. All right, and then we have, oh, that's cool too, look at that. Look at that. The inlays have outlines of the monster that goes in that section, or the Guardian. That is cool. Did that have it for the Foxin too? It sure did. I'm really impressed with it. I didn't expect the insert to be this nice. I didn't expect it to be, and the price point on the game I think was pretty reasonable. Thantos. Not to be confused with something that sounds familiar that likes to have a cool glove with gems on it. So see, we have our different actions here. Like this has the pull action, a tunnel action, which is going to be unique to this Guardian. Shock, crush. All right. Get back in there, and then, so this is the one that's trying to get his tentacles all over the place. Look at this. Another huge Guardian meeple. Look at that. We got the Guardian and all the tentacles that the Guardian's trying to get out. Oh. Let's get a game going with this. Life's been crazy. I haven't been playing the amount of games as I usually like to play and that we usually do play. So we're getting to the new season. School started and everything with the kids, so it's back to the bump and grind. So I think we'll start having a little more time. Okay, this is going to be an adventure getting that back in the box. Raptra. Look at a cloud. All right, so let's see. So we have Raptra, flank right, flank left, flap, launch, and then, hopefully you guys can see that okay, shriek. Then you have ground and air. So, okay, different things on whether Raptra's in the air or on the ground. Oh, that's a neat concept. I don't remember that from... Was that not the case in the prototype, or was this? I remember this was the one that was changing potentially in the prototype. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my notes. Okay, we're just gonna set that aside. I'll clean all this up after. I think we've gone like 15 minutes now, so. And here we go. Look at that. I'm really impressed with how huge these are. This is exciting. Cool. Now let's jump in on this, the Ancient Relics mini expansion. If I can open this. don't remember what to expect from here from the Kickstarter page. So ancient relics. So we have clearings, farm, forest shrine, mines, town mills, town well. Okay, so on your turn you may spend one ancient relic token to take a free action. Cool. Well, we'll see what it does. So anyway, looking forward to getting this table. So that, my friends, is Skulk Hollow by Pencil First Games. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do with this one, but yeah, there you have it. Definitely check this one out. 2 players, ages 8 and up, 40 minutes. That's all about accurate. I mean, you can play a game in 30, 40 minutes, and it's a game that younger people can pick up because just the gameplay is real intuitive. So there you have it, Skulk Hollow. Thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We're on different social medias. You know the drill. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Lee, Geek City USA, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.